What are you working on as of today, sir? As of before today, what are you working on?
Man, I'm in constant pursuit of perfection, you know what I mean, lyrically. That's what I'm always working on. Outside of that, I got a project, it's called Raw. It stands for Rhythm and Wordsmith, you know what I mean? And as like my albums progress, Raw is basically, it's like a lot of the stuff that should have been out, you know what I mean, but hasn't been, you know what I mean, I haven't really been holding it, you know, for any particular reason, other than I was trying to create the perfect album, you know what I'm saying, and it took so long, but now it's just time to put it out, and it's coming out raw, you know what I mean, and then after that, I'm working on the sequel to that, which is called Medium Red, you know what I mean, so it progresses from raw to medium red, and my third album will be called Well Done, you know what I mean?
Oh, you thinking well ahead into the future, ain't you?
Chess player always thinks a few moves ahead.
Right, right. So do you feel as though this could be a career for you?
I would like it to be.
And what steps you plan on taking to get there?
Well, right now, what I'm trying to do is I'm hollering at everybody that I know that's like, you know, computer savvy and hip to everything that's going on technologically with like the various forms of media that you could promote, you know, your song.
Right.
I think Facebook, YouTube, you know what I mean, Twitter, all of those are good medias, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I really want to kind of like attack those markets because I just been chilling, you know what I mean? I just been lounging. I just been perfecting my craft. And that's something that I think is missing from the art form today. Like, you know, a lot of kids just jump out there and they be hyping themselves up.
Right.
Yet and still they haven't really perfected or mastered their craft. You know what I mean?
Why do you think they do that though?
I guess because it's like rap is like the new, like in the 80s when we was coming up, everybody wanted to be an athlete. Everybody wanted to be Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Bo Jackson, all them type of niggas, you know what I'm saying? And now it's like everybody want rap. But everybody can't rap. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we was discussing earlier, you know, rap is an acronym for rhythm and poetry. You know what I'm saying? So, number one, you gotta have a certain syncopation. You gotta have a certain rhythm. You know what I mean? And you should be advancing and perfecting your craft to the point where you way beyond one syllable type of hickory dickory dock type shit. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? And other than that, it should be poetical. It should be poetic.
Right.
You know
all day long. Have you how often do you explain what you just said to people?
Yo, really? People probably get tired of hearing it from me. You know what I'm saying? Or some real shit.
Right.
I feel you.
You know?
Because they don't want to keep hearing the same thing.
I mean, I don't know, that's my message. It's like, listening to my shit could make like a cat that rap better. You know
Right.
what I mean? And so, I don't know, I just be speaking on the craft. That's our craft. Like basketball players, when they get together, you know what I mean, they talk about, you know, the game. They talk about their sport.
Right.
You feel me? Doctors, when doctors get together, they probably discuss their profession. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. So when you get around rappers, you like to discuss rap.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Or anybody that's into hip hop.
Right.
You know what
Right. I feel you. I do that too, and I see when people don't want to talk about it no more. They done talked about it enough. They get that little funny look on their face. I respect that. I'm not going about my business, but I still say what I gotta say. I cut it off for them. I cut it off for them just to keep on moving. So, how much real and how much fake shit you think in the game right now?
I mean, I don't know. Like for real, that's in the eye of the beholder. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's shit like that, like as an artist, you know, and speaking from that perspective, it's like you could be judged, your work could be judged based on, you know, your opinions.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Right.
So it's like I discuss those type of things privately.
Right.
You feel me? But you know, for me, like the old school cats for real, it's the ones that I listen to.
Right.
They're the ones whose music I feel. You know what I
Mm.
mean? And it's like, it's a few cats who I feel like, you know, they authentic or whatever. At least that's the feeling I get. I
Right.
don't know. You know what I'm saying? None of us know them personally.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's like, even that shit, I don't feel it because it's not creative enough for me. And even the ones whose shit is creative, it don't have soul. You know what I mean? So for me, it's like the old school cats. You know what I mean? Like
So
Nas,
basically, you sound
AZ.
it may seem like you saying like they copying off of somebody else's.
Nah, not even really so much that. You know what I mean? I mean, they could be, like I said, they could be authentic.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's like, I just don't feel that shit. You know what I mean?
Right. 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 Nothing wrong with that. So what was the basis behind your first? Is it mixtape or should I say album? What would that be?
The basis of it is like, it just has like a whole bunch of, it's like a journey, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's a lot of different things that I went through, you know what I'm saying? The way that I saw certain issues, it's creative. It's like, in fact, the album could have been entitled what one of the tracks is, and that's Street Scribe. You know what I mean? Because I see myself like, you know what I mean, in ancient Egypt they had these people who just wrote down everything that happened. They recorded everything that happened. This was like their news, you know what I'm saying? And I see myself like a street scribe.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's the concept.
How long you been working on that?
Yo. Years.
Right.
Just put it that way, years. And it's like, a lot of it was ready in a short period of time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it was ready in like a year. But I never put it out, so I just kept recording, you know what I mean? And it just became larger and larger to a point where I had to be like, alright, boom, that's it. I gotta put it out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So what's your most memorable moment of making this first album of yours?
It's a lot of them. Really, you know what I mean, just lounging at Bases Loaded Studios with my mans, Amos and Carl, you know what I mean? My man Be Nice, you know what I mean? Trigger Trey, everybody that's affiliated with us, Key Wayne, you know what I mean? Shout out to Bases Loaded. I guess the most memorable thing was coming up with the concept for Bases Loaded, you know what I mean?
Covering all bases of what you're about to accomplish?
Well, what Bases Loaded stands for is, it's like, no matter what angle you're talking about, we got that base covered, you know what I mean? Whether you're talking about having knowledge of oneself, you know what I'm saying, or knowledge of the street, or the ability to be able to navigate through different social structures. You know,
That is a good thing right there, I would say. That's
you
good.
feel me? With the hustle, with the everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All bases are covered. It's like a complete man, woman, and child. You know what I mean? And that's also what it stands for. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know what I'm saying? Man, woman, and child. You feel me?
I feel you. So how do you describe your music?
You just had to listen to it.
Right. Come up with your own description?
Right. You know what I mean?
Whether good or bad?
Yeah. Good, bad, and indifferent. Good, bad, ugly. It's all in there.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's all in it.
Got a couple questions in here, but I'm just deciding which one I should pick. Where does your influences come from?
My influences come from like old school. Cause I decided to start rhyming. I think I was like 7, maybe even younger than that. I know I had seen a video. It was Rakim, you know what I'm saying? Microphone Fiend. You know what I mean? And in that joint, he was depicted as a little boy, and he was rocking a mic. You know
Right.
what I mean? And it's a part in there where he like, I kick a hole in the speaker, pull a plug,
Then I jet.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it. I think that I do believe that's his son in the video too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I just saw myself, and I was like, alright. You know what I mean?
You want to be the one kick the hole in the speaker, pull the plug and jet?
Exactly.
I feel you. I feel you. Is there anybody in particular you would want to work with? Either here, where you from, or outside of here? I mean, mostly everybody want to work with somebody outside of where they're from, but, you know, here as well.
I mean, it's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, here and elsewhere. I would like to work with, well, producer-wise, I like to work with, you know what I'm saying, Premier, Ninth Wonder, Pete Rock, you know what I'm saying, all them type of cats. Like MC-wise, I like to work with Nas, Core Mega, AZ, you know what I'm saying, niggas from Wu-Tang, niggas from Boot Camp, niggas from the Roots, you know what I'm saying, definitely the Roots.
That would be very uplifting.
You know what I'm saying?
Extremely uplifting.
Around here, I would like to work with Cub. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking for years about, you know what I'm saying, doing something. I got material, you know what I'm saying, old school material. This way back. I got material with Pitts and Cell and Willie Black. You know what I'm saying? I want to do something with T.Y. from the fam. I got songs with Grizz.
I can't wait for him to focus too.
You know what I'm saying? Me and Nooney supposed to been did something. You know what I'm saying? I want to do something with Shane. You know what I'm saying? Swag. And definitely Everard. That nigga's a monster.
I'm waiting for him to focus too.
Feel me?
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to focus.
So, yeah, you know.
He focus. He could be a monster.
Yeah,
He
is a monster.
Right. I want it, but I want him to know that he know it. He already cocky anyway, but I'm waiting for him to go ahead and just step out there.
Bitch, yo. Something to drink.
Right.